To hiring a contractor, there's nothing worse than to get one who doesn't show up to finish the job. My next guest says he used to work for somebody like that. He got so frustrated he decided to go out on his own. With that, Jesse Gooch founded Painters Plus in North Tonawanda. Joins us now on Kahle Company. Welcome, Jesse.
Hi, thank you, Brian.
Nice to have us here. That's a great story, and I'm always interested in how people get started. And you had that frustration of working for somebody who maybe didn't show up when they were supposed to. You said, I'm not going to do business that way.
Right. Yeah, just after high school, I kind of hooked up with a painting contractor who was doing some jobs on his own, and kind of bumped into him, asked if I'd be interested in helping him out as a helper. Started to do that, and just like you said, he started to become one of those guys that left jobs unfinished and that type of thing.
And there's nothing worse. It
Right.
gives the whole industry a bad rap.
Exactly.
But, you know, you could have at that point, I would think, have been frustrated and said, I'm going to find a new line of work. But you must like to paint.
I had a natural knack for it. I enjoyed it. It was relaxing for me, and I caught on pretty quick.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to ask you for some tips. What's the secret to painting? And I'm going to guess that preparation is probably the most important thing.
Definitely preparation. 80% of the paint job is in the preparation. Your finished product is only going to be as good as your prep. So preparation is definitely key for every paint job.
Both inside and out.
Inside and outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now outside, I imagine you probably run into a lot of situations where you have to pressure wash.
Yes.
How does that work?
For every job we do that's outside, we pressure wash.
Oh, you
first.
do? Standard procedure.
Standard procedure. Just to clean. We like to clean the surface, get rid of all the dirt and grime and what have you before we start to paint. Let it dry for a couple days. That's the first thing we would do to prep an outside house.
And you said, and I would think that would be more effective than scraping or sanding because
you
getting
still
the dirt.
Have to. Yes, that is right. But a lot of people think that pressure washing replaces scraping, but that's not the case. After you pressure wash, you still have to hand scrape and prime all the bare wood or metal or whatever the surface is.
Yeah. I'm guessing that another probably key thing is good quality paint.
Correct. We use Sherwin-Williams paint. We also use other quality products from other companies, but we're pretty. Sherwin-Williams is one of our biggest suppliers for our paint, and we use their higher quality paint for every job.
Now, I know you do everything, commercial, residential, industrial, and we're going to show some of these big projects you've tackled. Yeah. But you do probably more residential than other?
We're about 50-50. We've been more residential over the years, but we're about a 50-50 mix between commercial businesses, and we also do a lot of residential work. About 50-50, I'd say right now.
Of course, in today's world, there are thousands of colors to choose from. When someone's going to say, and we'll use the interior of their home, for example.
Yes.
Take me through the process of how do you help them decide what color?
I actually have a color coordinator that I work with. Her name's Lynn Fiala. Used to be a customer of mine. She's into interior decorating and things like that. And I refer my customers to Lynn. She'll come into your house and go over to color coordinating with the drapes, the carpeting, and she really spends her time to help figure out the color for your house.
You know, the other thing which I would think would be helpful, because your offices are actually in a home, or
Right.
what was a home,
right?
And people can see your work kind of when they come to visit
Right.
you.
That's our new showroom. We have a new showroom on the boulevard in Wheatfield, and yes, we had it decorated, and you can come in and take a look at some of the rooms that we have finished, and you could see some of our work and before and afters and things like that.
I touched on the fact you had some pretty big projects. Talk to me about this water tower, and I saw a picture you up on the roof of this thing, and first thing it was like, I wouldn't go up there. It's too scary. It's too high. But you do some pretty big projects.
Yeah, that was a neat one for us. Something we never did before. We tackled it through the town of Wheatfield. It was open for bid. We got awarded the bid last year. And it was a pretty neat job. It was a pretty cool experience.
And people may have seen, because it's been in the papers, about a really ugly, rusty bridge on Niagara Falls Boulevard that, as we're taping this today, sure needs to be repainted, and you're going to do that.
Yep, that's an upcoming project, rather big project for us. There's a lot involved with that, but that's another thing we're getting into.
Talk to me about the process when a customer comes to you. Does it start, Jesse, with an estimate? And then how do you work all that out?
Yep, we set up an estimate, call our office. We'll set up an appointment for an estimate. All our estimates are free, and I'll give you your price, and we'll set up the work after that.
Are there warranties for painting?
Yeah, we have a 2-year labor warranty on all of our exterior projects, and we're backed by a 25-year warranty from our paint manufacturer. So it's a pretty good package for our exterior work.
Well, I know for a young guy in very few short years, really, you've made quite a reputation for yourself, and which speaks to the quality of your work. So pays to do it right. You also drywall and other stuff too, right?
Yeah, we're branching out into more general contracting type things now. We do hang and finish drywall and do some carpentry and things like that. So we're definitely expanding in that sense.
All right, you'll find Painters Plus at 3366 Niagara Falls Boulevard. That's North Tonawanda, isn't it?
Correct.
Online at paintersplus.us, or give this guy a call at 693+.
Thank you, Ben.